Hey, hey, hey. Happy Monday. All right, let me pull up comments. Let me do a little sharing. And there we go. All right, happy Monday. Hope everyone has had a wonderful day. It is the calm before the storm for me. End of the month, it gets really crazy. So today was our easy day. The rest gets crazy from here. So, but all good. Hi, Karen. How are you? All right, make sure that you share and that you comment so that your name can go into the drawing. So we will start out with drawings from last week. Sharon Sturkey, you won a pack of retired 6x6 paper. So I will get that in the mail to you. And then Kathy Parnell, you won this Pirates and Mermaids stamp set. So I will get that into the mail for you. And I've got both of y'all's addresses. So. And Sharon, I sent you something else yesterday, so I should have just waited, apparently. But that's okay. You'll get another package from me. So, all right. Let's see. This is the last week for the joining special. So make sure that if you have an order that you want to get some celebration, because celebration ends on Thursday as well. So make sure that, if you have a large order that, you take a look at joining the Stampin' Grace team. We would love to have you be a part of that team. We do team meetings every month. We have a meeting every month. We have challenges and swaps and all that fun, good stuff. So if you are interested, and you have questions, just reach out to me and let me know, and I'll be happy to walk you through and answer any of those questions that you have. And so with this, on Thursday goes away with the free items for every $50 that you purchase. So make sure you get that in as well. Paper Pumpkin, the holiday ones are always my favorite. Okay, no, I take that back. A lot of them are my favorite. I love season changes and treat boxes and whatever else. So, but these are the three. Obviously, that's the one we just did last week. And you've got the, let's see, October and November kits right here. And these are just little sneak peeks of what will be in the kit. This one looks like it's going to have some paper clips and some twine there. So if you're interested, make sure that you sign up for Paper Pumpkin by the 10th of every month. So don't miss out on doing those kits, because these kits, they don't a lot of times have refills for you to purchase. Let's see. Mini catalog. I think that is it. Everything looks really dark tonight. I don't know why. It could just be my room, but it's getting dark outside, so it might be that. Okay, so today we are gonna do a kit. Y'all know I love kits. It's why I do a Paper Pumpkin alternative. They're just fun to me. They're simple, they're easy. If I want to get crafting in, it just makes life simple. So if you don't have a lot of time, because Christmas gets kind of crazy, this kit right here is so stinking cute. I wasn't sure I liked this style. I will be honest with you. I was a little like, meh, it's okay. But I'll get it just to try it, and I love it. These little funky looking elves here are adorable. So this is what we're gonna do tonight, and they're gonna look a little different with this because I put these together and didn't read the instructions. So we're actually gonna follow the instructions tonight. So, all right, so this is the kit, and it is called, Christmas Whimsy Card Kit. And this is available on the Stampin' Up! Website right now. Kits that Stampin' Up! Offers are only available while they last. It is a thing that they have come out with. Instead of putting them in into the catalog, they now basically just have on our website the kits that are available. Once it is sold out, and that's it. They may bring it back, but they probably won't. So just know that. Now, when you open up the kit, this is everything in here that you will get. And we're just going to make one of each. We're not going to go through the whole thing. I'm not going to make all 4 for each because it makes 8 cards, I believe. So you get a stamp set, which this has Merriest Christmas to You. And then it has Season's Greetings. And then this is kind of an inside card saying, and it says, wishing you peace, joy, and love, new and throughout the coming year. Oh, no, now and throughout the coming year. Okay, I can't read either. Okay, and then you get a Stampin' Spot. So this one is Night of Navy. And I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed Misty Moonlight. So I gotta grab the Night of Navy in a second. And then we're gonna open this up. Hey, Miss Carol. All right, so these kits come with everything you need but a pair of scissors. And this is what I love about them, because these are great to take on trips. Just like your paper pumpkins, they're great to take on trips. Great to take to the ball game when, you know, you have to sit there and watch people lose. So you're going to get all your, let's see, you've got 3, yep, so 8. So 8 envelopes, and this has gold trim around it. And no, I did not go to the game this past weekend. The older I get, the less I want to go. I'd rather just watch them at my house. So, all right. So then you've got your 4 card bases like that. And you get your 4 card bases like this. You get some little mini dimensionals, which are always wonderful. And I don't know, did I say you get a block? So see, you don't even need to carry a block with you. All right. Then you get all these little pieces here. Here's a little pack of stars that you're going to put onto your little lady elf. And then you get your cutout pieces. So the only thing you're really stamping on these cards is your background and then your sentiment. And then you also get the stars and the snowflake embellishments. And then some glue dots. Okay. The best part about it, just kidding, it's not the best part, but it is a good part about it, is they give you instructions and they're in color. So you can follow along really easily to the instructions. They tell you what to put on the back, whether it's going to be a glue dot or a dimensional. They tell you all of that. They tell you which stamp to use and all that good stuff, okay? So, oh, and it's supposed to have ribbon in it. Huh. Well, that kit did not have my ribbon. That's interesting. Let me make sure I didn't throw it away. Nope, I didn't throw it away. Okay, so if you get a kit that doesn't have something in it that it should have in it, all you have to do is let me know or call Stampin' Up! Yourself and they will fix it. But I have another kit open, so I'm just going to grab that thread, that trim. So see, you should have gotten this in it as well, or I should have gotten that in it as well. Okay. Now, let's start with our stamping. I'm going to move all this out the way so I don't get it all messed up. And I'm going to take 1 card base here and 1 card base there. I'm going to set the others aside, and then I'm going to grab my Night of Navy. Or not. We're going to use Misty Moonlight. I must have lost my Night of Navy ink pad. It would not surprise me. Hold on. Sorry. Huh. Well, that's really interesting. I'm not sure how I lost a ink pad, but I guess it did. Okay. So, we're going to start with this one. And on this one, we're actually going to do the snowflakes and the dots. So that's going to be like snow. So I've already got that there. And we're just going to start stamping around the trees. Let's do it like this. I'm going to flip it over. My comments have gone away again. Oh. Yes, Sharon, so it is a kit. It is a kit that Stampin' Up! Is offering. Be careful when you stamp. Don't stamp too hard or you'll get some like little extra blots going on there. Just light to the touch. All right, let's do here. I'm going to grab a piece of grid paper so that I can ink it up and stamp off of it a little bit. Okay, so I think that's good. So I'm going to fold my card base now in half. I'm really good at losing stuff. Yeah, apparently me too. So I just used my Knighted Navy too the other night. So there's no telling. It's probably in a box somewhere packed up. Oh, you know what? It is. It's in my bag from Saturday when I went and crafted in Florence. So that would be where it's at. Yeah, I knew it would come to me. All right. So, but I think the Misty Moonlight actually looks really good with it. So the Knighted Navy is a little darker, but I like the Misty Moonlight. Okay, sometimes it's good to switch it up. Okay, let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment. So what we need is this little tag right here. We're gonna pop out that little center part. And this sentiment's gonna say, Merriest Christmas to you. I think all that missing stuff is sitting together like on an island. Yes, Carrie, I think it is for sure. Oh, and yes, I find them in the most random places too. I will say that I am an organizer. My craft room, when I'm working on something, looks like it's blown up, but before I can leave for the night or the day or whatever, after I'm done, I have to clean it up. I can't stand it. But you'd be surprised at how you don't leave the room, but yet you're missing like the lids to your take your pick tools, and I've lost a take your pick tool. So that one I have lost. I had 3 and I'm down to 2. So who knows? And that one's been gone for a while. All right, so now let's pick our ladies out here. And we need the one with the presents, pulling on the sleigh. All right. And be gentle in pulling them out because they are a little on the delicate side, so they could rip. Okay, so now we want both of those. And then we'll put our stars on and our snowflakes on in a minute. Okay, we're gonna flip these over and we're gonna put dimensionals on them. Now, with the dimensionals, you're gonna want to even cut some of them down to make sure that they fit on there right, okay? And I am gonna use a lot just because they are paper and, you know, I don't want them to get ruined. I don't want them to go flat. I don't want them to rip or anything like that. So I'm going to put quite a few dimensionals on. Okay, now I want to put one here on the hat. So what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna cut a little piece. It got stuck to my finger. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna cut a little piece right there. Just large enough to put on his hat, okay? And then, or her hat, and then that will suffice for that one. So let's put on these pieces here. These are all sticking together. All right, and then I'm gonna do the same thing with the top part here. I'm gonna cut just a touch smaller in a straight line so I can stick it there. All right, so now we're gonna peel all these off. The fun part, right? And we're gonna stick, actually let's put our other one on first. These suckers are sticky. That's good, right? All right, just a few more. I know y'all probably get bored watching me take them off, but I don't want to have to go back and fix it later. Just might as well do it up front. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one right about here, just kind of over that little bottom part of the tree there. And then lay it down, okay? So now it's good and secure with all the dimensionals. And then this one is gonna go behind. Okay, so there we go. Now we're gonna put dimensionals on the back of our sentiment. And 4. And before I put it down, I'm gonna take my twine and I'm gonna wrap this through, and I'm gonna lean in just a touch. All right, so I've got that wrapped in there. Now I'm gonna stick this right about here. Actually, let's do it this way, right about there. Okay, actually well, it's stuck now. Okay, now this has a glue dot on it, but apparently it didn't stay. So now we're just gonna tie a knot at about the length of that we need it to be. All right, so now I'm gonna cut off right there, tie a knot. Let's see if I can get this in here. You know, going live makes it difficult. All right, there we go. All right, and then I'm gonna tighten it. There we go. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is cut off the end because I don't need it that long. Just need it a little, like that. Then I'm gonna take one of these little glue dots that they have in the kit. I'm gonna take your pick tool, and I'm gonna lay it right there. Okay, then I'm gonna take off the backing and just kind of rub over that glue dot so it's kind of in a circle. And then I'm gonna place my ribbon there. All right, now let's add our embellishments. And I'm gonna take the pointy part of my take your pick tool, and I'm gonna look at the picture to see what all they actually put on there. So it looks like they do a bunch of snowflakes around the sentiment. All right, so we'll do that. Oh, nope, that's a star. I can't tell my shapes either. All right, so we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5. Okay. All right, so that is card number 1. Simple, quick, easy. You can make a ton of these in an assembly line type style in order to get all your Christmas cards done for Christmas. Hey, Melissa. I walk away and regret it later. Oh, yeah, Carrie, yeah. I have to. I used to, actually, when I first started crafting, I was always a disaster. But, oops, I'm hitting everything tonight. But as I got older, I tend to clean it up. Because sometimes I can't go in until later. So, or I can't come back until later. So, anyway. I don't know. If I did this every day, I don't know if it would be clean every day. Probably not. I'd probably be like, I'll come right back to it in the morning and then it'll be fun. Okay, let's do card number 2, which I don't know, like I want to say that this one is my favorite, but I don't know. This one's cute too. I like all the presents on it. So, okay. Now, how we're going to do this is we're going to stamp the stars and the dots, okay? So we're going to take that Misty Moonlight again. And we're going to ink it up. Hi, Crystal. And then we're just going to start stamping all the way around. I'm not going to get too low down here. The sentiment's going to cover it up anyway, but that's about how far I went. I left just a little bit at the top. All right. And I'm going to tell you, I love how these stamps actually work around all your little grooves with your trees and all that. They did a very good job at working through those grooves. Okay, so there is our stars. And, oh, I need this. Let's do our sentiment. And if you don't like Season's Greetings, you can always stamp the Merriest Christmas to You again. So, all right, so ink it up. And we're going to stamp that right down in the center like that. And then I'm going to close this up so I don't get it everywhere. And we're going to take our twine and we're going to wrap it around our fingers just a couple times. Make sure that this will be seen. Yep. And then I'm going to put adhesive on the back of my sentiment all the way across. And then I'm going to lay this down on it like that. Okay? And then we're going to pop that up. And before I pop that up, we're going to go ahead and put our elf with the ladder. So we're going to take all this off. And again, be gentle. Be very gentle, because her head will rip off very easily. Okay, we're going to flip her over. Sorry, I was checking comments. And we're going to take our dimensionals and we're going to start putting them all over the place. And again, I'm putting a lot because I don't want her to collapse or come off. She'll be easily ripped because it is a little on the delicate side. Okay, so here I think it's hard to put the dimensionals like they are. So we're going to do the sides again. Okay, so we're just going to cut a couple of pieces and attach them down there, right there. It's what I love about the mini dimensionals. They are so easy to cut those edges off and use those. Okay, And let me do one on this side. And I think that will be just fine for the ladder part. Now I want to add a little tiny one to the star here. Okay, all right, now let's add her. So we'll take off all of our backings. And one more. Okay, so now we're gonna place her. Now, you wanna make sure you place her right with the rug. You don't want her to look cattywampus, okay? So we're gonna put the rug there, and we gotta make her so that she's leaning toward the tree. So you're gonna make the bottom of the ladder even, which is in return gonna make her look like she's leaning over toward the top of the tree, okay? Now, remember the gold stars that I showed you earlier? That gold star goes on top of her star right there. So we're gonna take this off, and there's the really long leg of the star. So we're gonna line it up and place it right down on top, just like that. Okay, now let's put some dimensionals on the back of our sentiment, and I'm gonna use, well, I was gonna use large ones. Here we go, just to make it a little easier. Okay, had to get it started. All right, so one in the center and then one there. And I'm gonna move this one over and put that one there. Okay, and now we're gonna stick our sentiment right there. Okay, now the last thing we wanna do is we wanna add our stars. Okay, so we're gonna add 5 stars around the card. We're gonna add one there, and there, and there, and 2 more. Let's find 2 more spots to add some shimmery stars. All right, there we go. Okay, so quick and easy, and just makes it so simple to put all of your Christmas cards together. And there we go. All right, guys, if you have any questions at all, let me know. You can message me or email me. All of my information is on the description of this video, and I will see you guys next week. Next week will be October, so I'm gonna start trying to add in a couple of Halloween little treat boxes and that kind of stuff, because those that have been watching me for a while, you know how much I love them. And I think that's it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention, sorry. Saturday is World Card Making Day. I am part of a video hop, and it's 24 hours of cards is what it's called. It is posted on my group page, the link to it. So make sure that you go and mark that you're going. There are, I want to say there's 9 or 10 demonstrators that are a part of it. There might be a few more of it, I can't remember. But anyway, I can't remember the list of names. But there are a bunch of us that are doing it and a part of it. And I would love for y'all to watch all the different demonstrators and all the different techniques that they're going to be showing. So that is going to be fantastic. So in saying that, there will be no class on Saturday because I will be kind of following all of that and making sure that everything is being taken care of with that. So there will not be a class on Saturday, but watch my Facebook page because there will be a special for ordering, and there will be some other like fun giveaways. I have bought several different stamp sets and that kind of stuff from the catalog, from the holiday catalog, and I will be giving those away on Saturday. So make sure that you follow along on Saturday for different giveaways as well in honor of World Card Making Day. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.